call it
Tiananmen Square.
No, but like they didn't fight for dictatorship. They fought for
democracy.
Yeah, democracy. But the teacher kind of pushed the head party of their politics onto the children, so they didn't have any other choice but to believe that one politic party.
Yeah,
it's like so different from Denmark, but we have like I don't even know 10 different parties of politics or something. Yeah, like I can't. It's and in Chinese they have like 1 or 2, and they have to choose one of them.
That's like in America as well. Isn't America in a sense also sort of not a democracy? Because
American.
I mean, money has, because I know. Sorry for getting off the Chinese thing, but I mean, no, like in the US, you pay for influence. Like you can put money into people's campaign funds.
Exactly, it's all about money over there. Like,
exactly.
Oh, there was such a big
you could legit be a nobody, but if you have money, then you can find your way to the top. Like that's why Kanye West was able to run himself for president, even though he has no right to be a politician.
He legit had $1 billion, and all of a sudden everybody knew he was because he said he wanted to become the next president.
And also, like big internet personals apparently get a lot of votes, like Donald Trump.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, isn't the US talks so much smack about China?
Quick fact: Donald Trump in 2020, Donald Trump posted, I think it's like 13,000 tweets. It was legit like...
And he invited Lil Wayne and Kodak Black and...
I swear...
Here's a question about Twitter and Donald Trump. Do you think it's actually him or someone saying it on his behalf?
I can't believe it's him.
There's no way it's him because all celebrities, they get someone to write all their stuff.
Also,
I think
if you break down how many tweets he had in like the year, he needed to post a new tweet every 7 minutes.
Yeah.
24 hours of the day. New tweet every 7 minutes.
But I think
no way he stood up like in the middle of the night to just tweet something.
But all of it is like, I think it's him saying, "Yo, tweet this." Maybe. I mean, I think it's all of it is like him. I think he has, he has access to his own Twitter account, and then there's someone else also has like some.
I probably just think he has hired people and then talking with those people like
he gives them ideas.
Exactly.
But isn't it a bit double moral for the US people to criticize the Chinese? Oh, it's not a democracy, saying, oh, that's horrible.
No, but
they're criticizing them because they see them as threats to their economy.
Not only that, also all of the human rights. Right.
Oh yeah. No,
of course, that's like all of those accusations are justified.
But each country, China and America, have their own, with the Black Lives. Black Lives in America and whatever the hell's going on in China, I don't know.
No, but
that's bad.
But China is not being punished for human rights. Like nobody gets a shit about that
because they're censored. America is not censored like China is. And North Korea and all that.
No, but I mean, someone from our class always, accuses America of being bad, but like China is next level.
Yeah, because she's able to do that because all the stuff comes out about America.
Exactly.
Yeah.
China is censored, I should say. I didn't know about the massacre until today.
Yeah.
Really?
No,
it's like that because if something happens in America, the whole world is gonna know about it.
Yeah.
If something happens in China knows about it. No one else.
But to be honest, that is changing. Changing rapidly. But so if we look at the Uyghur Muslims in China, the entire world knows about that.
Okay, let's say
social media, right?
let's just say like 5 years ago, if something major happened in China, you wouldn't really know about it. They had like the first breakout of the current coronavirus. They had the first part of the coronavirus called SARS virus. Nobody knew about it.
Yeah.
China legit had it for like over half a year.
Really?
Before telling the rest of the world because they wanted to. They didn't want to look bad on the global plan, so they tried to figure out a cure. But people traveling in and out of China already got it, so they spread it. It wasn't really that big of a deal because it was pretty. It wasn't really.
It was small at that point, right?
So, and it was curable. It was curable, so people didn't really talk that much about it. And coronavirus was in China for like three or 4 months before China said, "Oh, it actually happened in Wuhan."
But that's because that's because of the nation's sovereignty. That's like also pride in China.
Not only that,
Yeah, exactly.
also just the domestic structure is that you always blame something for the mistakes. It's never like the country's fault. Meaning that in Wuhan, right? So the governor of Wuhan, he knew about it, and the city itself knew about it, but the governor, he didn't want any scandal to happen in China. So a week after they discovered the coronavirus, the governor had this huge feast that they have every single year at the Chinese New Year's, because that is the biggest celebration of the year. So they have 2 months off. All of the factories close. Every single thing closed. You cannot buy anything from China. That means that all of the suppliers in Europe.
On that subject, there's a really good documentary it's called like The Last Train, I think. It's like about 2 really poor parents working in a factory that tries to get the last train tickets back to their family Chinese New Year, and it
is hell. Like I experienced it. It's awful.
Yeah, there's like, I think the one we saw in like a smaller Chinese city with only like 20 million people or something like that, there was like 8,000 or 9,000 people at the train station at the same time, and it's just like everyone pushed, and you can't even understand how packed they were in the train.
Yeah, that is the largest migration every single year is the Chinese New Year's. And anyways, they had this huge feast. Yeah. And the governor, he didn't want to cancel it because he didn't want to have to respond to whoever was above him. He didn't want to take responsibility. That meant that he kept it down. He didn't tell anyone. And that is why the coronavirus spread so fast throughout Wuhan. And whenever the Chinese government noticed that, the guy got fired and no one knows where he is now.
So basically,
this time.